Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I've just come out to look at a Seat, so it's heavily misfiring. So I just spoke with the customer. He said he was driving along, started to get a rough running, no acceleration. He's had a couple of mechanics come out, look at the car. They've said there's no compression, but they didn't really know why that was. So he's just asked me to come out to see if I can pinpoint maybe a bit more what's going on with the car, as I didn't really want to touch it or take the job on. So I've come out and let's just see what is going on, see if we can pinpoint the fault, and then see what happens from there. So I've done a diagnostic scan, first thing to come and do, so we can have a look, so we can see the car's done about 83,000 miles. So I'm looking at the engine, we can see here is saying then there's a misfire, cylinder 1 and cylinder 4. We've got a coil fault, a few cylinders, and then we've got a bit of a vacuum sensor fault on the brakes as well, and a couple of others. So obviously we want to start looking at these misfires. So I am going to clear the fault codes down, because if there's a misfire fault stored, it can do a cylinder deactivation. So I'm just going to give it a clean bit of health. I'm going to start it, look at the misfire counter, and take it from there. So I haven't started this engine, so this is just going into it. So this is what's in the history. I've cleared all the faults down, and we can see then obviously the highest number here was, I believe that is 1 when I went into it. So you can see number 1 there. So if we get rid of the rest, we can see the numbers there. So let's get them back up. So actually number 2 there has the highest. But let's just see. I've not even tried to start this yet, so this is our first start on this. So it is running very lumpy, this. This is trying to show you, so it's a very heavy misfire. This one is climbing. So we've got a dead cylinder, so which one is that? Sorry, just trying to get rid of the others. So it's saying 3. Let's So we see 1, it's climbing. I think it changes depending on what we're going to put more on. It changes the colours, but that is number 1. It just get a bit confusing when you go through the colours, as you can see there. So it took me a while to figure that out then. So number 1 then has got hard misfire on it. So let's just come out of it. Let's just see. So we can see here a bit clearer. 1 going up. Also, we're climbing on number 4 as well. So as the fault says, 1 and 4, which does look like the case. Looking at that bit of information, VDTC 1 and 4. Okay, let's see what's happening under the bonnet then. So I've just took the airbox off. What it is just a pipe that goes from here. The airbox is here, just sits on some rubbers. Just pull it off, fill the pipe, and then goes there. So I've got that out of the way. So first thing, notice new coil. So someone is obviously trying to put a coil on it, trying to resolve this problem. Like I say, these are the few mechanics out here trying to fix this. So let's just see what we find. So I'm just going to check some wiring, I think, first, and see if they're all the same. Make sure the feeds and everything are there. So got my power probe set up. So checking the first one. So we're going to go power. So just a load check it. We've got ground, signal, nothing on it, but we've got ground. Okay, so we've got power, 3 grounds, so that seems okay. So power, ground, nothing, and ground again. Happy days. So we know we've got power going in. Okay, so all of them seem to be the same, so we haven't lost the power supply or ground to any of them on the plugs, so they look good. So let's just plug this in then. I might take these plugs out, have a look, put a bore scope in there, maybe do a compression test, and then take it from there and see what happens. So having a look at the coolant level looks okay. So let's get these coils out now, take the plugs out, do a quick compression test and see what's going on. So I've got the first 3 out, so you can see 1, 2, 3, but I can't get the 4th one out. So when I try and put it off, all it's doing is pulling the inside out, so it pulls off like this, but then I'm struggling to get the whole, see the effort I'm trying to put in, it pulls this bit off. The rubber boot is stuck in there, so not too good, but I need to get it out because I need to do this check. So, and this is exactly what's going on every cylinder, so I'm gonna have to get this out. So I've took the 3 spark plugs out, and the first one was absolutely coated with oil. Look at it. So I've got the endoscope straight out, just having a little look, and you can just see the amount of oil in this cylinder. So this obviously is not a good sign. So let's spin it around, try and get a bit closer, you can just see it there. So something very bad is obviously happening on this one cylinder. Try and get in there for a closer look. I'm not too sure what might be going on, so we'll do some more checks now and see if we can pinpoint why this may be happening, which is obviously what we're here for today. So I've got the smoke machine on it now, so I took the sensor out of the manifold, so you can see their hole. I took the oxygen sensor out the back, and I've got this cylinder 1 top dead center. So if you have a look, obviously it should be holding pressure, which it's not. So you can see it on the gauge. So you can see smoke coming straight out of the exhaust. So that to me is a good indication then there's a problem with the exhaust valves on this car. So you can see how much. So just to show you, if it was holding pressure, the cylinder, you hear the change, see? So because it's able just to blow the air straight out, you see then it's shuffling straight out of the exhaust. So I'm going to try and get the valves open a bit more, see if I can get a good look on the exhaust valves themselves, so you can see how much is coming out there. So useful bit of kit to do. So now we're definitely looking at the exhaust side for why there is a lack of compression in this engine. So this big with the owner before I came here did show me a compression test on this, and it was 0. So by looking at this, I know it won't be holding any compression anyway. So let's have a look, see if we can get a valve open, see if we can have a look, see if we can see one actually damaged. So I'm back in the cylinder with the endoscope, and there you go, there's the money shot. So that is the exhaust valve, and you can just see there what I'm looking at. It's quite hard for me to do it because I've only got just this bit here. It should go all the way around. You can see there, if you have a look at the rest of the valve, it's all circular. That bit there, it's clearly missing the big chunks on the side there. So this valve is damaged, and that is why there's no compression. So you can even see how black it is. So if you have a look at the other valve a minute. So let's go back in and twist it a minute. So if I just I'll find the other valve 1 second. So here's the other valve, and you can just see the other one is grey in colour. See it on the edges there, nice and grey all the way around. And if you have a look, and I go back to the faulty one, you can see how black that is. You can see the chunk missing out of it there. So price is up, then you can see how black that is when it's all burnt out. So obviously, you need to figure out why that's burning out. There's a potential, obviously, it's burning a lot of oil that can cause it to burn the valves. The valves can get very hot if the engine uses a lot of oil. So I need to speak to her and get some more information. But I'm going to end the diagnosis there. So for the moment, we know the valve is burnt out. We have still got this issue on number 4, which I'll have to come back to. But I don't want to cause any more damage trying to get this out. So I'm just going to leave that there because I already know there's a big major issue with this one cylinder. So, but if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I'll keep on trying to put some diagnosis content out there. Again, thank you for watching.